Welcome, Leo, to your love reading for the month of August of 2017. So I will be adding some astrology aspects in here, but we're going to focus on the middle 9 cards. Other cards are clarifying cards. The actual deck I'm using is Pictorial Key Tarot, for those of you who would like to know. Alright, so we do start out with the 8 of Wands in the energy for August, and a lot of communication is going on for a lot of you. You may be experiencing this, maybe coming from July, where you're expressing yourself, maybe a lot of text messages, social media, traveling, doing a lot of different things, heavy activity coming in, especially starting the month of August off. And it could be that you're communicating heavily with a new romantic partner, with an ex-partner for some of you out there, or for someone that you're separated from. If you are single, this is a card where there's a lot of communication and things that's actually going on with you and them. With the world there in reverse, I do feel like this could be with someone from the past, or someone that you're trying to move away from, trying to dig for answers, trying to discover what's going on with someone, or why they moved on from you, vice versa, why they're not able to move forward, them asking you questions. I clarify the 8 of Wands. It got the 5 of Swords reversed with the left. So this could be potentially a conflict that has been brewing with you and another party, outside party, anyone where there were tense issues. You know, these things are dwindling away slowly but surely. But I still feel throughout the month there's still some intensity that's going on, and it's overall like a rediscovery of your inner self, especially with the sun being in Leo, activating your second house of your first house, sorry, of self and likes and dislikes. This is really expressing those things, the 8 of Wand energy, the things that you love, the things that make you tick. You know, triggers that may come off, you know, that could be very intense. With the 9 of Pentacles reversed, a lot of overspending, trying to find some adjustments there. I feel in the relationship there could be a codependency issue, where I clarify the world reverse. You know, why is that happening? I got the 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, someone that you may be dealing with. But I do feel for some of you, you're dealing with a partner, maybe from the past, or you're going to this person asking them for financial assistance, or they've asked you for financial assistance. And there could be some issues where someone is like, I've done this for you, I've done that for you, and still laying blame and trying to just it could all become like this competition that could be going on financially. I do feel for some of you out there, a lot of you are really focused on, you know, a lot of work. You're really busy there and not really devoting a lot of time to your relationships, and you know, rightfully so. I feel like that energy is really, that first house is really focusing on yourself, so that comes under reevaluation. You do have the High Priestess there. I'm a Pisces that some of you are dealing with. I feel intuitively, you know that it may take some time for you to heal through whatever you're facing right now with the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. Things can't move as quickly as you would want it to right now. And I feel with the Page of Wands, this could be because you have a connection with children, with another partner or an ex-partner that you've been dealing with. Y'all have that connection with a child that's still there. It may be because of that, if you've been married and you have a lot of kids together, or you're wondering whether or not it's best for you to move on from that relationship, or, you know, asking questions as to why it didn't work out, because it would have been the dream marriage or relationship. You know, why couldn't it last? You know, these questions could be coming out there. The Page of Wands could also be a newer person in your life. It could be a birth of a child, a baby, something that's going on. I clarified the High Priestess, and you do have 2 people that you're not happy with right now. You may not be verbally or expressing that to everyone who this these people are, but there's a earth sign there: Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a male or female, doesn't matter, but a younger person, and maybe their child. They have some issues with children. It could be, say, you're the father, and this is the mother and the child, angry with you for leaving them stranded, vice versa, that kind of thing going on, or your partner leaving you home by yourself, stepping away and doing their own thing. And secretly, you have some grievances about that, resentment about them moving on. There's some financial interactions that's really going on, and I feel like that could be some of the reasons why you're staying away from someone, or they're staying away from you right now. But there's a lot of energy to be self-expressive, playful. You have playfulness from the romance angels to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, rediscovering yourself, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The Page of Wands is all about exploration, wanting to travel, getting a call up from a friend or a romantic partner to do something, to hang out, to go to an event. Expect those things, coming about for a lot of you. I feel here with the Three of Pentacles reversed, that energy of you two, you and your partner, or whoever that you're meshed up with right now, are trying to one up the other person in a way of working hard, like a competition. The Leo energy, the sun being in Leo, is going to give you a lot of fire, you being in your own element, but a lot of passion towards your goals. And because you have separated from someone, maybe they're trying to, get a lot of money so they can purchase something, so that they can say that they got this, little petty things like that. That could be going on in a love relationship, especially for the younger generation. The older you are, sometimes you can mature from certain issues like that, but not necessarily everyone. But there could be some issues on the job as well, because I clarified the Three of Pentacles reverse, and I got the Page of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of hard work, people on the job competing, a very competitive time. I do feel everyone wants to do better than the other, overachieve. But there does seem to be a lot of issues with spending. Maybe some of you have taken care of your partner a lot, and you're wondering, like, when is that coming back to me? I've done for you and you haven't been doing for me. Or it's flipped around. It could be like that. And if you have been declined for maybe to move, if you're trying to move somewhere and that didn't work out, it's like now you're getting back on the drawing board to focus, so that you can try again to work things out again. Some of you, there are two younger energies. You may be dealing with two different romantic partners that are younger than you are, or that they have children right now and they're going through some issues with an ex-partner or something like that. And because of this situation, it's pretty stale. You got the Eight of Cups, which is detaching, moving on away from a particular job or relationship right now that you can't change. But I do feel like ultimately you may run into a lot of frustration with the energies that are to come. With you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, so that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but extreme frustration. A lot of verbal exchanges or communication in that way through social media or your romantic partner. And I clarified that and got the Justice card in the upright position. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra, or someone that's frustrating you with court matters, or a frustrating situation that you still have some legal ties with a particular romantic partner that's not cleared out just yet. Is the card of karma, and the card to know that you reap what you sow. So it's like rebalancing the scales of doing better by you, so that you can put to rest these other lingering energies that need to change. And I want to mention how the full moon, the lunar eclipse, occurs on the 7th of August, activating your 7th house of relationships. So big energy and changes when it comes to how you feel about your relationship or marriage. On the 21st, the solar eclipse will be in Leo, your first house of self, your likes and dislikes, those energies of self-reevaluation. Big major changes are happening about how you feel, what you think, renewal, your image, those kind of things may come up. So think about that. Jupiter is direct in Libra all of August, activating your 3rd house of communication and travel, especially within your immediate environment. So that's why the 8 of Wands I feel is here. A lot of communication. You'll notice that, especially with the home and family. You're more willing to express yourself and communicate and talk within the household, even if you are dealing with issues surrounding your romantic partner and children and the mother or your parents. Those energies are coming up. The asteroid Chiron will be retrograde in Pisces all of August, activating your 8th house of transformation. So a lot of healing when it comes to your family, your brothers, your siblings, a lot of finding closure in your relationships, I feel, for a lot of you. Complete transformation is definitely happening. Saturn is retrograde in Sagittarius most of August, where your 5th house of self-expression, creativity is there, and dealing with facing fears around being limited in love or being playful. Maybe you want that a bit more, and if you're blocked or someone is running away from you, it could cause you to feel a bit insecure. So it's facing those fears. That's what Saturn, I feel, is doing here. Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo on August 13th, activating your 2nd house of money and possessions. So a lot of communication around what's yours, what's being taken from you and not being replaced, those kind of things happening. How you make money, how you spend money, reassessing those things. But this is like inner dialogue that's happening about changes that you would like to make. Neptune will be retrograde all of August in Pisces, activating that 8th house again of death and transformation. So a lot of confusion where if you are in a relationship and something has fallen apart, you may feel like it's completely over, but that's a part of facing the fears, because Neptune is the planet of fantasy, illusion, creativity, psychic ability, all of these things. But others of you as well, if you know that it was a relationship that you needed to move on from, this could be having you going in circles thinking that, oh, this is a renewed, we can go back to this, and something like that happens, and then you're stuck because you're not using your intuition. The High Priestess is here asked to use your intuition about what you know is right for you. Don't fall into a trap. Then you have Pluto, which will be retrograde in Capricorn, as it has been since April the 19th. And that is activating your 6th house of work, health, and daily routine. So a lot of energy around your job. There could be issues with a new job, which you don't like there, wanting to relocate, change scenery. A lot of fitness, your health, going to the gym, things that you eat, your mental health, and even helping those around the home. If you are frustrated, if you're having to help out older relatives of the family, those who are not able to help themselves, you may be frustrated with those things. So that could be coming out. Just wanted to mention those. But overall, I feel that there's still this energy of rediscovering who you are, and it's a challenge for you this month, especially when it comes to your relationship and your love life. All right, so I do hope that these messages helped you out this month. Lots of love, tons of light to you. And remember, if you would like a private reading, you can go to my website, Psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something personally for your energy. Have a good one, Leo. And I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. The birthday energy for a lot of Leos, especially this month, it can be tense, but again, the 1st house is usually doing things on your own. It's an independent energy. Your personality, your traits, all of those things will be highlighted. It's good energy for you, but it can be frustrating because you may not get everything that you want, because the universe is trying to highlight things that need to be rearranged and reworked so that you can feel better about yourself. That's how these energies are working. So have a good birthday. Enjoy the month as well. Thanks.